In the heart of a busy Nigerian city filled with honking buses, glowing streetlights, and endless hustle, lived two young men who were known as inseparable. Chinedu and Toby. Not brothers by blood, but brothers by choice. They ate together, struggled together, dreamed together. People used to say, if you see one, the other is not far behind. But no one knew that sometimes the closest bonds break the hardest. They didn't have money, but they had an idea. A small tech and phone accessories business. Charging cables, earphones, phone repairs. Started from a tiny roadside store. With one wooden table and borrowed capital. Every night, they would sit under a flickering bulb and say, one day, we go make 'em. And slowly, they did. Months passed. Their hustle paid off. More customers. More money. A bigger shop. They upgraded from the roadside to a real store. Glass shelves. Bright lights. They were no longer struggling boys. They were becoming men of success. But success changes people. Her name was Doris. She walked into the shop one afternoon. Beautiful. Confident. Different. Long braided hair, calm smile, eyes that noticed everything. Both friends saw her. But only one spoke first. Chinedu. And that moment changed everything. At first, Toby said nothing. He laughed with them. Joked like always. But deep inside, something shifted. Because he saw the way Chinedu looked at her. And the way she looked back. And for the first time, Toby felt left behind. Business exploded. More sales. More profit. They began saving serious money. Planning to expand even further. But now, the money wasn't just their money. It started feeling like, who owns more? It started small. Why you remove money without telling me? I used it for stock. You should have informed me first. Voices raised. Silence followed. Then forced laughter. But something had cracked. People began talking. Be careful, money changes friendship. Don't trust anyone too much. Even your best friend can betray you. Toby listened. And slowly, doubt began to grow. Chinedu and Doris became closer. Very close. She started visiting often. Helping in the shop. Even suggesting ideas. Toby didn't like it. Not because she was wrong. But because she was everywhere. Then one morning, everything changed. The savings box was empty. Completely empty. All the money gone. Silence filled the shop. Heavy. Cold. And slowly, both men turned to each other. You took it. No, you did. Voices exploded. Years of friendship reduced to suspicion in seconds. Trust shattered. Eyes filled with anger and pain. In the middle of the chaos, Doris stood quietly. Watching. Listening. Not saying a word. Her face unreadable. But her eyes knew something. That day, Toby walked away. No goodbye. No explanation. Just silence. And a broken friendship. Later that night, Chinedu sat alone. Thinking. Something felt wrong. Toby wasn't perfect. But he wasn't a thief. So if it wasn't him, then who? Then, he remembered something. The last person who touched the money. The last person who stayed behind. The last person who smiled. Before everything disappeared. Doris. Chinedu's heart dropped. because sometimes the real betrayal doesn't come from your enemy. It comes from the person you trusted the most. If the person you trusted with your heart was the one who destroyed everything, would you expose them or protect the love you thought was real? Let me know your honest opinion on the comment section, guys.